Hello, it's Matt. Welcome to another episode of Unbearable 73. In this one, I'm reacting to a new video from Chills. 5 real scary videos you've never seen. Let's get right into it.
Real scary videos you've probably never seen before. Number 5, Blade Man. A normal day at the hair salon in Northcote, Australia is rudely interrupted by a man acting very strangely. At first, his behavior only seems weird.
Well, he's crazy. It's Australia. I mean, it's like, drives you crazy if you survive there for too long.
But then, it becomes threatening as he pulls out a large blade.
Yes, because I'm sure lack of guns has made prevented such violence, right? I will be hitting him with a chair.
So the girls head for cover in the back room, while the manager keeps her cool, returns to her client, and then simply asks him to leave.
Wow, that's pretty, that chick has balls of steel. Lock the door, call the cops.
He complies, and she closes the door, locking it behind him. Here's footage from a few days later. The man returns.
That's some serious stalker shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
But why didn't the cops arrest him after the first one?
But thankfully, the salon door is locked, and he can't get in. What he wants there, only he knows. Number 4, cat rescue. It's only a matter of time before this cat's
This
claws
is the
snap.
thumbnail for the video.
Captured on video in Brazil,
Poor cat.
this cat is clinging for its life from the protective netting of a window.
And you see cats, if you look up, you'll see them crawling all over the ledges on buildings all the
Fire
time.
department.
It's a
The
trap.
fire department arrives. They run a long ladder up to the cat, who meows with gratitude.
And he meows because he's like, what? Like, what, is the ladder broke?
After some time, someone climbs the ladder to save the poor creature.
He should have, he should be securing himself to that ladder.
After securing his footing, the man takes a surprisingly long time to convince the cat to stop clinging to the window.
Não, ele é manso, ele é manso. Não para de defesa que eu tô filmando.
Ô senhora, deixa aberto pra eles isso aí, ó.
Fecha por si.
Mas então tem que dar outro troque.
In fact, it looks like the cat is stuck. The man appears to use a tool to pry something open.
That's a lot of risk in life for a cat.
Segura ele aí então, porra. Chegou o dono do gato aí.
After a while, someone opens the window and helps free the cat from the inside.
Agora ele entra.
Agora chegaram lá, chegaram lá. Olha o bichinho conheceu ele em cima.
Cara.
I wonder if they didn't have the truck extension ladder. That would have been safer. Good job.
In the end, the cat was shaken but survived its great misadventure. I guess this is one of its 9 lives. Number 3.
Funny, the cat might have survived the fall.
What is up with this guy? This video was captured at 3 in the morning in Oakland, California. A group of guys are hanging out inside their apartment when they hear a disturbance outside. They head out onto their fire escape and witness this.
This must be California.
All you can do is throw anyone to the ground. You got shoot the ground.
Drugs,
The man is
drugs,
wielding a large
drugs.
machete, and he's threatening to hit a motorist car with it unless the man shoots the ground, assuming the motorist is armed. Why? How should I know?
Wow.
Shoot the ground.
Drugs.
Don't shoot the ground. I'll come over and smash the car.
As the man escalates, glass bottles are thrown.
I wonder what 510 area code is. I'm going to use the other monitor out discreetly out of sight to check that out.
How are you missing this ground? That hurt. Let it go. Oh, I missed.
It is California. I guess California, and it was California. Or maybe I don't know, saw 510 and subconsciously realized it, but
More threats follow, and then the
specifically
man is true to his
East Bay
word.
cities in Northern California. So we know where this drug head was.
Yeah? You watching this?
I guess since no cops ever, I mean, California a long time gave up on policing the mentally ill, so.
He chases after this stranger's car.
I ain't making
and
this sound
finally
political, guys,
catches it.
but I mean, when you see human tragedy like this, where a mentally ill person or a person on drugs is standing on the street, it's not scary, it's sad.
Oh, you done f***ed up now. He just slapped this car.
After whacking the rear end of the man's car with his machete, the game is on. I'm not sure who wins, but it's already off to a scary start. Number 2, Road Rager. On a sunny day in Sunnyvale, California, things get heated between a cyclist and driver. The cyclist starts his journey perfectly fine. None of the other vehicles seem to have a problem sharing the road with him.
Some wingnut's gonna go off here.
But watch what happens when the cyclist is stopped behind this truck at a stoplight. That horn was the car behind him. The driver honks loudly after the light turns green for who knows what reason. Let's see what happens.
What is wrong with you? Get away from me. You're driving down the road. The legals are right on the sidewalk. No, get over there on the side. Get the out of my way. Get out of my way now. I'm gonna grab that thing and rip it off. Get the out of my...
The driver apparently wants the cyclist to ride on the sidewalk.
Drugs?
But a bike is technically a legal vehicle, which means it's supposed to be ridden on roadways, following the flow of traffic and abiding by all traffic laws and signals. Regardless, the cyclist doesn't argue, as he sees there's no reasoning with this road rager, so he returns to his bike and leaves, being the bigger man.
Get your bike!
Yeah, just go. You should get the guy's license plate and then go.
All while the driver continues to scream at him and starts honking again. Although the run-in with that rage-fueled man could have escalated quite severely, a second driver gives him some faith in humanity again.
Yeah, he's got some road rage issues. Yeah, I'm alright, thank you.
Despite the lovely lady's concern, I'm sure the first encounter isn't something that cyclist will be able to shake quickly. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe?
You all should like the video.
5 seconds, because I upload
We'll do it
4 new
afterwards.
scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and
Yep.
tap that follow
Sign up that.
button to find out. Number 1, magnitude 7.0. A magnitude 7.0 quake occurred in Alaska in November of 2018, and its strength was captured on
I have a
this home's
story at the end of
security
this.
cameras. As the homeowner starts to feel the quake, he quickly goes into dad mode, scooping up his daughter and rushing to safety. And then the real action begins. Others rush out after him.
Yep. Earthquakes suck.
Here's the quake again, this
So-
time from outside.
Back, maybe in 2010 or 2011, somewhere around there. I live on the East Coast, and we don't get, like, I think in my entire lifetime there have been 2 earthquakes on the East Coast. I'm about to tell you about one of them. Okay? I think one, well, I'm not always earthquakes. I mean, there's always very little earthquakes going on anywhere, right? But the East Coast is very stable. So,
Although it seems to end relatively
there was a
quickly,
one a
the
noticeable one,
massive quake caused
one
severe damage to buildings
when I was a
and
kid.
highway overpass,
Okay,
but
and there was one when I was about
thankfully
35
everyone
years
was
old. I was working my old
These
job.
are your everyday
I had either
scary
just getting ready to
videos.
leave to
These
go
are
home,
advanced scary videos.
or
Here
I
are
had
the
just
top
come
30
in.
Scary videos that are terrifying. The figure has vanished.
That's So I remember I was coming or going from work. It was around 6 in the morning. I think I was going because it was around 6 in the morning, right? But we give a report and we do our stuff. There's a sequence of stuff that has to go on, right? You know, so now I have a history of mental illness. I'm in treatment for it. I'm doing okay. For decades, I'm doing okay. But just bear in mind, you need to understand that for the story. So I walk into the doorway of the office I work, and the whole building is shaking. And I wasn't feeling too well, like issues going on in life, but I wasn't actively mental ill. That was in remission. But I thought my mental illness had kicked in. I was about to have like a little panic attack or something, and everyone else was like start to react too. And I was like, what's going on? Everyone else, and then it stopped, and then there was a bigger one, a bigger tremor, and I had to sit down because it had set me off. I wasn't sure if I was having a mental health issue, or then I finally, wait a minute, everyone else said, no, there's an earthquake going on. And I'm like, wow. And that was the only earthquake in my entire life that I legit felt the whole, like there was one when I was a kid when there was a mild little rumble, like just a little that, and that was it. But this one shook the whole building I was in. I think it was like a 5 point something. They're scary, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, if you have any, will you guys ever an earthquake? Let me know how it is. Otherwise, if you have any scary videos you want me to respond to, I'll react to, let me know down below. If you like this video, share it out. My name is Matt. This has been Unbearable 73. Have a nice day, and I am out of here.